Okay, let's do this, Brutus. Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Black Girl Charmed. My co-host is she's out of the gutter, y'all. She's out of the sickness. She free.
Amazing.
She was almost touching that light.
I was gonna do the disturbed.
Oh, this is how you know I was a journalism major. Oh, I'm doing this shit by myself. Hello, good evening.
That's exactly what the clip is. I am here with important news: the demise of Black Girl Charm. I was like, why does she look so stoic?
Hey, you gotta, sit up straight.
You just need like a stack of papers. You'd be like, tonight on the evening news.
I am a journalism major, but I am also your Sandra Bernada co-host, Ray. Because oh my god, you really don't be on social media. Montoya!
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I mean,
the
I
lady
don't know
running
names,
after
so
the lady running after him is Sandra.
I don't.
And
Look,
I am her fan.
my social media consists of right now, because it changes, but it consists of perfume recommendations and acrylic sheet recommendations.
Look, man, I have seen that man run down the beach from so many different point of views.
I saw the one you sent me, and then it was like, oh, he cheated, and she just burnt shit down. I was like, oh, okay.
But then you find out that so night one, she got her ass played like the bongos, and he kicked the iPad. So that's why they have a TV now.
Okay, all right. I didn't know. I knew he kicked the iPad, but I didn't know why he kicked the iPad.
Boom. And
Ooh, okay.
yeah. And then I showed it to Jose, and Jose was like, "This isn't funny. This is really painful. I don't know why you're laughing. It's kind of scaring me that you're laughing."
I know Mel gets mad when I be laughing at stuff like that. He's like, "Why do you find this funny?" And I'm like,
He's like, "This man is in pain. This man is in pain."
Because I thrive off of men's pain. That's why we don't watch Snap together. Because I thrive off of men's pain. I'm like, well, what do you expect? Like, he kind of
I find it funny because I know for a fact that there was some man screaming my name, cursing my name while I was writing another man. And he might still run down that beach, Well, this is why I'm toxic. Oh my god. I live in my toxicity. Okay. I live in it. I thrive in it.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta bring myself in. Hold on. And your granny co-host. No. About to go to these bargain bins. I kid you not. The moment we close this, I'm going hunting in some bargain bins. Look, there's not that much excitement here.
All right.
I missed you. I mean, we talked when I was awake. Mm-hmm. The hot patches. I was awake. But I missed you. Oh my god. So how are you? What's on your report?
My report is stacked. You would think I didn't have any time to do anything in between being a mom
and going to jail.
Oh, parents. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? This rolls right into it. This week, I've been watching Real Tramp, and honestly, season 3 is so good. It is good. Funny.
I need to catch up. I think I'm like 3 episodes behind, but it is really, really good. It did not suffer from that,
That
That
sophomore
slump.
slump.
Yeah.
Now we juniors. We confident. We know who we are. They have an
Yeah.
entire episode entitled "The Floor is Lava,"
Okay, I
and
haven't gotten to that yet.
they actually play "The Floor is Lava" in the episode.
It's
And
yeah.
being a big ass kid is always going to be my favorite thing to see, and I'm definitely going to be writing an article for our website
Ooh.
about season 3 Will Trent.
I can you imagine we're the adults? Sit here and just think about we're the adults.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So it rolls into it. The latest episode has an alias subplot, and y'all know I love me some alias.
I never
I'm
got
gonna
through
give
episode
anything
one.
away. Exactly. But how they introduce it, I just love it. Again, I'm writing
Okay,
a whole
okay.
thing about it. But my brother called me the Jack Bristow of parenting, and I'm okay with that because yeah, that's how I deal with children, like Jack Bristow.
It's Jack
Lovingly,
Bristow.
but with CIA techniques.
These children are horrible. Child be telling me to get out the room.
Hmm?
He be telling me to get out the room, and he go, "Mommy, mommy, what are you doing?" I'm
Oh,
like, "What?" I'm like, "You
twin
want me to leave?" Yes, mommy, please leave.
Twin T is on punishment. He can't play Sonic on my phone. He can't play any of the games on my phone. He can't play his
You are
uncle's Switch
horrible.
because
Why are you
he
like
said,
this?
"Shut up" to me
Oh yeah, he ain't popping them
multiple
out. He ain't
times.
popping
And I
them
was
out.
like, every time you say shut up, it's another day you don't get to play games.
Oh,
And we got up to February 11th. We started last week Saturday.
well, maybe you should shut up, Ray.
I'll walk to the kitchen and he'll just be like, "Shut up, Ray. I'm not even talking to you." The other adult in the household would ask me a question and I'll respond. And mid response, he's just like, "Shut up, Ray."
The tackle. My anger
No.
issues isn't set up for a child that's not mine to tell me to shut up.
He farts on me. Yeah. He threatens me with farting. And I'm like, "You've already farted on me. I don't know what else you can do."
What else have you done besides
So
get terrorized by
because
children?
okay, so as you can see, I don't have my glasses. I don't know where they are. I did a good deed on Tuesday, and on Wednesday I lose my fucking glasses.
Oh, that's
Makes me
right.
mad.
That's
Yeah,
why you don't do good
so
deeds.
I know. Anyway, so because I was looking for my glasses, it went from Will Trent right into high potential. And I thought I would find my glasses by the end of one episode of High Potential. I am now like 7 episodes in, baby. I guess we here.
Is that the
The
cop
cleaning
show?
lady, yeah.
Is it good?
I mean, I said this on Twitter. It is exactly what I thought it would be. But
It
who's in
got
the show?
renewed.
I know. Who is in this
And that
show?
makes me upset though. Like when the girl from
No,
Scrubs, right?
no. Yeah, I love Carla. I didn't watch Devious Maids. You did that. I love Carla,
I
but
did.
like not enough to watch a show sometimes. Um,
But Devious Maids was
uh,
so good. Oh, it was so good.
um,
Justice for Devious Maids when Lifetime was popping.
I love my Devil Wears Prada boo. You know I love that man. Somebody else is in the show. Taryn Killam, Justice for Single Parents. Somebody else is in this show, and I was like, y'all could have just told me that, and I would have been here. And I'm mad that I can't remember who it is. And mid this episode, I'm gonna just start screaming their name. Um. Anyway, um, I did the one Chicago crossover.
Okay.
I don't watch Chicago Med. I stopped watching Chicago Fire because the Brett and Casey storyline makes me mad. I hate it. It's disgusting.
Okay.
Y'all lost a viewer. It's like me and you, right? We're partners. We're partners in
Yeah.
this thing, right?
Right.
And then you know, you know this parenting thing don't work out with me and Jose, and I abscond, I leave, because I'm a Trinidadian man. I'm always ready to leave my family, right? And then you start hooking up with Jose. No, absolutely the fuck not. I know it would never happen in the look on your face, but that's pretty much what it's like.
We had
No.
this conversation, I think, on this podcast, and it's you are not. If somebody ever was to like do that with Jamel or with Jose, I clearly we were not best friends or close friends, because ain't no way I be telling you how fuck I shit about that man. And we break up, and you're like, "Oh yeah, that's who I want to be with." Ain't no way. We were never friends. Clearly, I maybe did not tell you enough about this man. It just don't make no sense. What else have you been up to?
Speaking of these men ain't shit, I've also watched the First Wise Club.
The movie or the show?
I've been watched the show.
Never watched the movie?
I've never watched the movie in its entirety. I've always, yeah. So I finally sat down and watched it,
You
and
don't owe me. You've never watched the First Wives Club?
you do remember I'm younger than you.
I just watched First Wives Club 2 years ago. Try again.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
watched First
younger
Wives
than
Club
you.
during like COVID.
No, I don't know what I was doing during COVID because those were dark times. Um, but I finally watched it because it is one of those movies that I should have watched by now, but it also came out during a time when my mama controlled the remote. So,
Understand.
to that point, I finally watched My Cousin Vinny in its entirety.
I haven't watched that in so long. We're talking maybe like late 90s.
I
Because it used to always
mean,
be on Channel 11 or something.
now it's always on VH1 or
Okay.
it's still on like that. It just rotates from station. You might catch it on TBS. You might catch it on TNT. You might catch it on VH1. Of course, there's a rewatchables episode, which is why
Okay.
I, of course, watched the movie. Speaking of '90s movies, I rewatched Mr. Holland's Opus.
I've never seen Mr. Holland's Opus,
Oh my god, I sobbed. I
which is why
sobbed.
I've never seen Mr. Holland's Opus. Okay, I need movies to bring light and joy
No,
into my
no,
life.
those are happy tears, not sad tears.
Mr. Holland's Opus looks like it's gonna have me balling. I don't care if it's happy or
You know
sad.
what? You know what? Spoiler alert for Mr. Holland's
What?
Opus.
Side note. So every 3 months at work, we have to do this whole like 4-day thing, right?
Mm.
Before we meet with the entire party, they do uh icebreakers. So I had got picked for the
Mm-hmm.
icebreaker, and the question was, what's one movie that you would have loved to have watched all over again, like from the very beginning? I picked The Devil's Advocate, and I said, spoiler alert for the 30-year-old movie. The fact that that was his father was like, whoa, and everybody was like, now we were like, I have never seen that movie, and you ruined it for me. Fuck you.
If I say spoiler alert, that is your time to say hello, hello, people.
And also, that movie came out in the 90s. We are in 2020. I want to hear nothing. That's your fault.
So yeah, I watched Mr. Holland's Opus, and I sobbed because spoiler alert. At the end, when all his students come back and play the song that he's been writing and trying to perfect for the 30 years he's been a teacher, that is mad emotional. And like, but you
All right,
would
Carl
cry,
Thomas.
but you would cry because his son is deaf. And on the road to finding out he's deaf, the mom starts screaming at her husband, I want to talk to my son. I want to understand my son. Ah! It starts crying. And you a mama. I could toss some kids downstairs. They came out of you. So you gonna feel
What
something.
is wrong with you?
I was like, oh shit, that could be an abortion or so many other things. Toss
So
them
wrap
downstairs.
this up. Wrap this up.
Okay. So I also watched I Care a Lot. I viscerally hate this movie because it's way too real, but in that way that I love it.
Okay.
I watched Kate, totally predictable. It's a great background movie. Fight scenes are really, really good, so you can look up for those and then go back to work. I have finally finished Fear the Walking Dead. I am writing a piece about it for our site. It's called, well, the working title is A Love Letter to Coleman Domingo. And last but not least, 21 Blocks, Rest in Peace, Chadwick. Like this movie, drugs, Crooked NYPD, Chadwick Boseman. What more do you need?
Okay.
Anyway, what have you watched?
So I guess my report's very short because I was sick for a week. I did. Sweet Magnolias is back. It's only 10 episodes. I think I'm at like episode 7. I have screamed, yelled, cheered, cried, sang along. It's so overly cheesy, but I love it. It's so cheesy, but I love it. And my girl Helen, spoiler alert, has gotten what she has deserved. And I am so happy Heather Headley is playing Helen. Ah, I love her so much.
I
I
don't
need you to
even know who
watch
you were
it.
talking about.
Heather Headley.
Girl.
In my mind, I'll always be your lady. Oh, I love that woman. This is an ode to Heather Headley. I love her. But most of my week was spent. I'm taking my players into the 9 layers of hell. So reading Chains of Asmodeus as we begin to descend into hell, and I kill all of them, and I'm great. It's happy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The despair on their faces as we played on Wednesday was great. And baby sister was like this playing. She was like, "Oh, this is great." I don't know why they made me a D.
Because you're a PM.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm
Which is
about to.
unfair.
I'm about to start Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. It was recommended, so it has been bumped to the top of my list. Then I have some other books I'm going to read, but that one, I got it early from the library, so I'm excited, which is kind of weird because it just came out. So I'm concerned because typically it's like a couple months wait, and I just got it. And I've been making errands. I've been setting up and making errands and talking to people about my logo and getting ready to pump that back up again. I melted my nail. The Glow Forge was hot, and I went to go pick up the acrylic, and I guess the plate was still hot. I looked down, and I was missing my tail. So I need to go buy tongs. But other than that, it's been pretty slow over here.
Oh, well, we are on season 4, episode 16, The Fifth Halliwheel. The original air date is March 21st, 2002. The writer this week is Krista Vernoff. Her full credits are in season 4, episode 3, Hell Hath No Fury. David
Oh, okay.
Stratton is our director this week. Full credits in season 3, episode 11, Blinded by the White Lighter. This is his second to last directorial appearance. His last one will be in season 5. The
Ooh.
guest stars this week. This is another Seer episode. Becky Wallstrom is back as Lila or Leela, whatever. We met her in that same episode, Hell Hath No Fury, and this is her last appearance. Molly Hagan is our innocent of the week. She has 155 acting credits, including Better Call Saul, which I have yet to finish, and Seinfeld. Rest in peace, Rebecca Balding. She portrayed Elise Rothman for 23
Oh.
episodes throughout season 8, but was also on Jackie in season 1, episode 7, The Fourth Sister. I think she likes numbers. No David Krumholtz. Um, she has 50 credits, including ER and Designing Women. Chris Butler as our law clerk. The role was uncredited, but his stats was on point, so
His
I
ass is
have to
on point.
include.
Yes.
When he looked into the mirror, I was like, You go, Glenn Coco. He has 64 acting credits, including Scandal and True Blood, which is why I'm like, you look mad familiar. Um, Mario Shugal as Rafe, 13 acting credits, including The Pretender and Nip Tuck, and our special musical guest, Rebecca Ryan. The trivia this week, by this episode, they have given up on hiding these girls' tattoos. You know what? You got them, flaunt them. I don't know when Piper Halliwell would have ever gotten the time to get this many tattoos, but they got tired of playing. I think probably between editing and makeup, it just didn't make any sense. I bet it took them 4 seasons to be like, we can't do this no more. But good attempt. After Piper freezes the street to stop the taxi, we see Karen moving right before Phoebe tackles her. And Phoebe's levitation allows her to almost hang on walls for as long as she needs to. So I guess Phoebe is Spider Girl or Spider Woman, but she ain't no Issa Rae. So womp womp. Apparently this episode was stacked with music. Like just we get Kylie Minogue's "Can't Get You Out of My Head," "Join Hands" by Groove Armada. Let's Get It On for the Piper and Leo scene. You know what?
He was
I'm
looking
gonna
her
bring it up
booty
now
like groceries. He was eating her
because
booty.
he was
He was eating her
still
booty.
fully clothed and she was naked.
He was eating her booty while she was on the phone.
Why?
That's exactly what he was doing. And you know,
Why?
it was always true. He was eating that booty.
Why couldn't you take off your jacket?
Ain't no need to have his jacket. He was eating the booty.
So you gonna let me get butt ass naked just for that? Just for that?
He might have been sucking on some titties too. He was, he's a servant of the Halliwell. Oh, I seen. I was like, oh, okay. No wonder she keeps him around. I get it now. It makes sense. You blushing?
It's just like, take off your fucking jacket. Why are you wearing yo? I swear to God, my
Maybe
tizzy
it was
would have.
cold.
If I gotta be butt ass naked on the floor, so I gotta remop, you gonna be butt ass naked on this floor. I
You
gotta
know they ain't
remop.
remop.
I was
They probably sprayed some like
I
Clorox on the
was
floor and just wiped it
trying
up with
to
a paper
give them
towel.
the benefit of the doubt. You see, everybody
You and I
says
both
I'm the
know.
negative one, but it's you.
Oh, it's 100%
It's
me.
you. It's
You're just
not
louder.
me. I'm always like, give them a chance. Come on, man. You're like, demon, dirty bastards. Anyway, Caladan by Costa Costales, Far Cry by Gerard McMahon, and Big Trouble by Rebecca Ryan.
I have
I've
never
never
heard that
heard the
song
song.
before.
It's gonna be stuck in my head for the
It ain't
rest of
even
the
stuck in my
day.
head. It wasn't that good. I was
No,
disappointed. I was
it's
like,
just
oh, we
like
got P3 back. And that's the song we got.
that's why it's stuck in my head because big trouble. You know when a certain demographic tries to be sexy, but it's just aggressively shimmying. I can't keep editing like this.
What are your notes?
Anyway, I'm in trouble. This is exactly why last week's episode was 13 minutes. Good God. Um, the IMDb synopsis is Paige becomes convinced Cole is still a demon, while the source, now inhabiting a human body, why would y'all write it like this? Plots to get Phoebe pregnant with his evil spawn. Y'all are weird, IMDb.
I guess let them know that it's not Cole that's doing it. It's the source.
But the very first sentence is Cole's still demon. The DVD synopsis is Paige, who feels like a fifth wheel among her happily married sisters and husbands, becomes convinced that Cole is still a demon. The poor girl. Been there. Good God. Uh, everyone, well, sorry, the Black Girl's Trauma synopsis is everyone is at P3, but Paige feels uncomfortable with the couples making out and tries to leave. Like, let me go home. How'd y'all even want me to be here? Y'all want me fucking grinding on each other? Good God. Stay home and hunch. Anyway, Cole convinces her to stay and surprises Piper and Leo with a hotel reservation in Hawaii. He suddenly sees the seers and then flames to the underworld, where she reveals she's hidden tonic and chocolates to make Phoebe fertile, requiring Cole to impregnate her during the harvest moon. The next day, Cole arrives in the Porsche and announces his new job. While Paige remains skeptical, he gives Phoebe the chocolates and mentions the honeymoon suite. While lingerie shopping, Piper and Phoebe save a woman named Karen from getting hit by a car, triggering a premonition of a demon attack. Cole talks with the seer at the manor, who worries Phoebe when Phoebe doesn't eat the chocolate. My God, they did a lot of setup for this episode. Um, when Phoebe and Piper arrive, Cole quickly turns to Seer into his Lawkirk Mike and sends him away. Blah 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 blah. This is a very long synopsis. I'm not even gonna finish it. I'm so sorry. Um,
Do you want me to read it?
no, where even am I? Lawkirk Mike. Okay, so after discovering Karen was in trouble, he realizes what Paige saw. The charm warns learn about power brokers. Phoebe then decides to cover for Karen by writing a column for her at the Bay Mirror. Phoebe just finishes a column and Karen barges in. Piper froze Karen and Leo stalls Elise. Phoebe pours a potion down Karen's throat. Meanwhile, blah blah blah. It's so many things in this fucking episode.
Is it?
I know. I was like, I'm trying
It
to
was a
cut.
lot.
I know exactly what I did. I kept trying to cut it and cut it and cut it. It was like, God damn, I can't cut it. It won't make any sense.
It was a lot. It was jam packed, all new.
I
Charmed
know.
episode.
Cole terrorizes Paige after getting her infected by a power broker. He breaks all the potions. They get the fucking power brokers demon, the power out of Paige. They save the day. Everybody's like, Paige, why you so hate Cole? The end.
He was like, so explain yourself, bitch.
Yeah. So, question: do we want to get into the people stuff first, or do you want me to sprinkle them in where they're appropriate?
You want to get into the what?
Remember we were asking people their thoughts on this episode.
We can put it in when it's appropriate, I guess.
Okay. So we got one comment on TikTok that said, I think this is one of the best post grief episodes of season 4. It's a nice mix of drama, magic, and sisterhood. Bev says, Phoebe and Cole made me sick in the opening scene. This is the episode where I finally started liking Paige. I knew you weren't going to like that sentence, so I quickly tried to erase it from my memory.
You know what? Wrong. I felt bad for Paige this episode because they were like, "Shut the fuck up, pay rent."
Yeah. Our boo Roj, even though, honestly, your episode, Roj, your episode is going to be questioning you. Why do you like that fuck ass episode? Please tell me why. What did Bo Lightfeather?
You were out there in Twitter fighting for your life, and I just liked.
See, this is why I miss Baby, because at this point I would have did that is your episode, okay? We're not talking about nothing else. We're going to break down why exactly you feel that Bo Lightfeather getting whipped was so enjoyable. Why that's one of your favorites, Where somebody gets whipped, sir, my brother. But he says he loves this episode. Rose absolutely carried. The dynamic between her and Julian was so unhinged. And I was shook.
Unhinged. It was unhinged.
Great sister moments between Piper and Phoebe also.
Yes, yes. I'm telling you, she's only there to pay rent. Because the way
You know what?
Piper dismissed her.
To your point, I had to go back and watch season 4, episode 5, Size Matters, because this episode bothered me. And at the end of that episode, Piper's like, Paige, I'm going to trust your instincts. Maybe you're not so crazy. Maybe you know things. Blah, 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 blah. Here we are. 11 episodes later, they still dismissing my girl. You're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about.
I also think it comes from a matter of like the girls are finally experience some sort of happiness. They're moving on past their grief. And here comes this fifth wheel. I don't know you. You're my sister, but you've been in the scene for less than a year and you always got something to say about my happiness. Get out of here.
I get that. This episode, I think, is good. If you've ever been the Duff in your friend group, as the Duff in my friend group, and not obviously with you, but with my Spanish friends and my white friends, when you're, my complexion and everybody else is lighter, like, cool, 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 cool. I'm just gonna keep dancing anyway because whether or not you think I'm attractive doesn't really stop me from dancing. But yeah,
She did. I mean, she did have a boyfriend, and they broke up, whatever. And she also has a job. So does she?
Oh
Does
my
she really?
no, Shane broke up with her because he don't know what's wrong with me, but I know you did something to me, and because I can't figure it out, I no longer want to be with you. Glenn out here like ho hopping the universe, so she ain't got nobody. And yeah, she's stuck at work.
I. It was hard to watch. It was. I mean, not in a bad way because it was a bad episode, but I will say Julian McMahon put his foot off in being
Yeah,
evil.
yeah. I think for me, like Paige is asking the right questions because how did you pay for this trip to Hawaii? Okay, you paid off the wedding. You did the wedding. We have that joke, but like, yeah, how are you affording this stuff?
Anybody wants to say it's demon money because they're supposed to be good, charmed girls, and they're supposed to be on the way of the light. Because if you came out and been like, "Bro, I'm a demon. I've been alive for longer than half of your bloodline," like you think I'm broke? You think I'm you think I'm a broke demon? Everybody be like, "Oh, no, you
So
can't take the money
what you
because it's
saying, my
blood
sister?
money."
What you saying, my sister, is just you don't owe money. Just because his grandpappy has some land, don't make him a bad guy.
Well, no, it's definitely. I mean, he was the grandpappy.
I'm just
But
That's
that's
what
what
it
it
is.
is.
Okay, that's what
Nobody
it
wants to
is.
just come out and be like, okay, this man was a demon. Clearly, unlike Leo, he has made. That's what it is. These girls are so used to the fact that Leo has been around since fucking World War One and is broke and poor. Okay?
Oh, I want to beat
And
his
demons
ass. You
don't
see my
work like
arm won't
that.
even go to beat his ass.
But that's what it is, right? Demons don't work like that. Demons are going to
Yeah.
come into this world. They're going to use what they need to. We saw that episode where he was a Wall Street trader and he was making all these deals.
Yeah, yeah,
Demons do
yeah.
not. Demons are clearly not Leo. And I think that the girls are so used to broke Leo that nobody can wrap their mind around the fact that, yeah, he doesn't have a job, but does he really need one? Because I'm sure this man got investments. Because he's half human, half demon.
You
He
know
had
what?
investments.
We can jump right into that point because the fact I get that she ate the chocolate, but the fact that she was busting it wide the fuck open and all he did was something he do on any other Tuesday. He even
I think
oh
what was gross about the chocolates is because it has they were
his blood
getting
in it. No, but like I get the I get
on it.
I completely understand why she was, busting it open. But
You want to eat the booty like groceries.
at one point, you were paying Leo to do the same thing he just offered to do, and you just like the fact that you gonna handle opening the club for me, baby. I'm like, I wanted more for her. Like, yes, I know it was the chocolate, but the inciting thought was, oh my god, he did this nice thing. Because he very clearly said, you're making me look bad, Cole. And the only thing you could think to do, I hate him so fucking much. I hate him. I
Also,
do.
when Paige, where'd you get that car? Ew, shut up. Ew. Girl. He didn't like being working for, I wouldn't like that either. He said it, he was like, that shit was whack and it ain't paid me any money. Why would I want to do that? I mean, that was a
And
good point.
And that should have been your first sign that there was something wrong with him. Because, okay, you go in corporate, you evil. You're evil. You're evil. Yes, and he wanted to use his legal skills for good.
So he
And then
realized that ain't pay nothing. Okay, and he is used to a certain level.
And he was bound by the rules of goodness, which is why, right? This man immediately was like, instead of going to like another type of prestigious family law firm, because they do exist, you go to a corporate lawyer. You're evil. But to Paige's point, Piper was like, I do. I remember that conversation, and you said you didn't like law, period. So this is really confusing me and my homegirls why you went back to law.
Do you want that trip or not? They didn't care about that trip though. They didn't care about going to Hawaii. Leo ain't care. He was like, "Ooh, look at that Porsche." Leo ain't give a damn. They were talking. Leo was like, "Oh, what kind of Porsche is that? Oh, can I drive it?"
Yo, nah, for real. I know I sound like a hater, but you're fucking white. I know I hate him, but you've been a white lighter for how many fucking years, and you don't realize that something's off? Who is going to be in your business more? A broke man who ain't got nothing going for him?
That's why he couldn't say
Or
nothing. Just go to be like, "Shut up, poor."
people should never laugh. But Leo is a broke cop, and anybody who has consumed that's the AKA. Leo is a broke cop. But Leo is a broke cop, and anybody who has consumed any kind of propaganda knows the nosiest cop is a broke cop. And the fact that Leo don't even
Because he was getting
nothing.
kickbacks.
All right.
Cole knows exactly how to deal with a broke cop. Give him kickbacks. Come drive this Porsche. Go to.
Oh, come in here, brokey. Come on. Hit your broke ass in the car. You'll never afford anything like this in your life.
You know, when Cole turned into Leo to talk to Paige. And not once would she go, "This don't sound like you, Leo." But that's exactly how Leo. That's exactly how that family thinks.
We can jump into that point right now. Hold on. Leo is so useless that him not being helpful in this scene makes sense. If I'm telling you that I saw something and you tell me that I'm seeing things because I'm lonely, I'm going to crash out.
He said, "Get some sex and come back and let's talk."
All right. This is how you know that we need to decenter men in media because in season 3, when Prue was saying that Cole was a demon, we shouldn't trust him. They kept saying, it's because you're not getting no dick. Get some penis and maybe you'll fucking be happy in life. He's not a demon. You just need dick. This season, Paige, you need some dick. Like, god damn.
I'm telling you, it's the fact that he was able to infiltrate as Leo and without. She did not. This don't sound like you. You're my brother. He was like, you need to accept the fact that he's part of the family.
Leo is so lazy that he would have orbed in. He wouldn't have just come in walking around the corner without something in his hand. Anybody who's watched Ocean's 11 or the Ocean's trilogy knows that Brad Pitt's character always eats. Leo is rusty in the always eating. He would have came out that kitchen with a bagel, with a smoothie. He would have came out the kitchen with something. Unless he's evil. Girl, Paige, I'm so sorry. Guys, listen to women.
Not Piper. What do you mean? Could Piper dismissed her too?
Because Piper, you know what?
Who are we listening to in our household?
Nobody. She get dismissed at work because Lila don't want to hear it. Like, oh my God, he changed. You're a social worker. You should be happy that he changed. Stop being so grumpy about it. Damn, like poor Paige. We have gone so out of order. Okay, so the bathroom scene, because I was watching it on streaming, the music was porny and the dialogue with the porny music. I do not want to see the charm porn. I do not. No, thank you.
I wonder if there was ever charm porn in the 90s.
There's definitely charm porn.
Who plays
as popular as the show was?
Is it like a Balthazar?
I was thinking about a white man in red paint.
I'm gonna look this up. I'm about to be on the list.
Well, if you can imagine this scene without the porno music, it is a good sister moment.
It was very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute. They were doing their hair.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, I was thinking, though, she is literally the Polaroid of perfection. It definitely gave Clueless.
This is going to sound. This is how y'all know I'm autistic. Phoebe and Cole are always hunching.
Always.
Girl, how are you not chafed at this point? Because, being married just does something to you. Bitch, you's already fucking late all the time.
That was so, oh my God. And then she was like, yeah, Paige was like, being with somebody is so hot. She was like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Lonely. I'm like, oh God.
That's what I wanted to ask. I needed my married co-host. Okay.
I would say, obviously you're in that honeymoon bliss, right? Because you're now like Mr. and Mrs. Winslow, right? So those first couple of months are hot and sexy and stuff like that. But then it kind of just goes back to, I can see what she's talking about. And I don't even know why Piper was chiming in, because you married a Leo. Shut up. Nobody believes what you're saying. But yeah, I can understand, like, you're married now and it's and I'm Mr. Mrs. Cole Demon. Like, yeah.
I guess because the media I've consumed has painted it as, now that you're married, you can finally let your guard down and have crazy, wild, unprotected sex. But I feel like you kind of have to have already put your guard down and had wild, unprotected sex to get to the marriage in this day and age.
Yeah, so, it's different than like the 60s.
It's like, I guess like maybe, you know what? Maybe it's for those girls who are like, I'll let you put it in my butt once you give me a ring, once you change my last name. I'm a freak, but I'll be a freak for my husband. But that don't even, like, to my point, that's not Phoebe Halliwell. She was busting it open.
Wide open.
I want back again. She was fucking a demon. We know she was. They started it up, and then Piper interrupted.
But yeah,
They
her
was
book start
about
was
to.
definitely
They
favorite
were
one.
about to show human demon sex. Also, you trying to shove chocolate in my mouth at
That
10
was
a.m.?
so unattractive. And the look that she gave him was like, okay, I guess.
Why would you give
Sure.
me, like, you left the house, you picked up your car, but you couldn't pick up a coffee? Like,
Coffee and
chocolate?
chocolates would have been cute though.
Exactly.
But he's
Exactly.
the Sia should know better. Come on, Sia. Sia.
You trying to,
Nice little
like, I feel, I guess maybe it's an editing thing or they didn't care, but yet, she has to eat this in the morning because that's when it's strongest. But then later on in the episode, like, oh, the potion gets stronger the longer it has time to sit. Which one is it? Um,
just don't even give it to her. Shit.
right? Uh, Phoebe says, maybe you're evil, but that doesn't make sense here. You're weird. It is 10 o'clock. I just brushed my teeth. I don't want chocolate. Get out of my face. Um, oh, okay. Weird. Okay, marriage makes her want a job. Okay.
Because he got up off his ass and he got himself a job that they validated was real. And now she out here like, oh, I'm the only one in this house that ain't working besides Leo. I don't want to be Leo.
I got a degree and I want to help people, not magically. Okay. I don't want to be a kept woman, but you've been a kept woman. It's In that same episode 5, she brings up wanting to get a job because Piper is now accepting weird gigs at the club to make extra money. And episodes later, she
Made
still
it.
wants
We
a
made
job.
it.
Yeah,
She got a
look at
job.
that.
She
Some
got a job.
consistency that technically she has to thank Paige for
Technically.
because yeah, I oh I don't know why I just assumed throughout the years of watching it, and obviously Phoebe stays at the Bay Mirror for the rest of the show. I just assumed it was her idea to go there. I didn't remember that it was Paige who stopped Piper from going and told Phoebe to go. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
Paige. I did feel
yeah.
bad for Paige this episode. Poor girl. He was
Oh,
just fucking with her
yeah.
head. Oh my God. Just poor girl. It's a good thing she don't remember anything.
The way our boo, they call me Mr. G. Galen said the way Cole gaslit my girl was low key hilarious. No lie to tell, he was this close to getting another one up out of here.
I
Yeah.
know. And then Cole came and was like, no, she did nothing wrong. Let's save her. And him sitting on the bed and his face acting, the
Mm-hmm.
emotions that was like on his face when he saw her on the floor dying. Julia McMahon don't get his flowers. I'll give you
This is
your
another
flowers, boo.
episode
I'll give you your
where
flowers.
the source had an opportunity to get Paige out of here,
Out of
and
here.
he keeps saying it. If she dies, she won't bust it open. The last sister who died, she kept her legs closed for 3 hours.
Yeah, nah, you wrong, even though she did that.
All right, you're right.
And I
You know
really
what?
feel like for Paige, she was like, "Oh my God, I can't do this again." Not, "Oh my God, my sister is dying." But, "Oh my God, she don't like that girl." And it's
She
clear that
don't.
she don't like that girl because less than 24 hours later, you are grilling me about not liking my husband. I just almost died.
Piper here was doing a lot this episode. I don't know. She got it curled in Hawaii. It was very cute in the first half, and then the
I love
second
boss
half.
ass Piper.
But it was an ill-timed save because what Piper should have done is started the freeze once Phoebe started running, then freeze the car because Phoebe the Sackles is starting out of here out of nowhere. Like, oh, thank God the car had brakes. Like, no, this was not properly timed. I don't know if it was a stunts thing or whatever. Um, There was a shot on his nails when he was feeding Phoebe the chocolate.
Uh-huh.
And oh, I needed him. Hopefully by now he has found a manicurist who got him together, but those nails were not, they were not good.
I didn't even notice. I was so stuck on her face. Like, why are you putting this shit in my face?
Yeah. First you try to give me chocolates at 10 o'clock in the morning. Now at noon you still shoving these chocolates in my face. Why are
Why
they
are you,
not in the fridge? How have they been out and not at least melted a little bit?
you
What's
know, you know they got the house chilled. You know they got the house chilled and cooled.
that house is old as hell.
Right, so the draft is always coming in. What do you mean?
He was also condescending in that scene to Paige. Oh,
Which
you
scene?
know, when he was pretending to be Leo.
Oh, well, he don't like her. I mean, this was the
No, I
right
know. I know Leo isn't mean. He isn't condescending.
But that's what I was saying. He has to be right because she never said, "This ain't like you, Leo. Like, why are you talking to me like this?" I'm telling you,
Yeah.
they be treating her like shit. So
Let's
without a
see.
blink, she's just like, oh, okay. Not like, why are you talking like this? Like, this isn't like you. You've never been this mean to me or condescending. Like, regardless of what you're saying, you've never been this nasty,
Yeah.
so rude.
So nasty, so rude. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Balthazar is so good at thinking on his feet.
Well,
Him
Balthazar is
leaving
dead.
the huh?
Balthazar is dead.
I know. I don't know why I have him as Balthazar because he
I
don't
mean,
never
the
really get.
source.
Yeah, the source is so good at thinking on his feet.
Yes. Ah, he's so sexy.
He said she's hysterical. I was trying to calm her down. When the hell y'all ever seen Cole pet the innocent? They're innocent. They're
She's like,
there.
ew, ew.
And Piper don't want to see the signs because again, Cole has never pet an innocent to make them feel better, to soothe them. And the page is saying, I saw his hand glow. Girl, the call is coming from inside the house.
Piper
Hello.
says, shut the fuck up. I'm going to Hawaii. We talk about this when I get back, okay? Nobody wants to discuss the fact that there is potential blood money being poured into the Halliwell Manor.
This is
That's all
reminding me
this
of
is.
all the mafia movies where the 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 wife starts yelling at the husband because he's done something immoral yet again, and the husband's like, "You dumb bitch! What do you think pays for this house?" Ah, it's like,
That's what this is. I'm
mm-hmm,
sure they all, Leo and Piper probably having after sex talk about the day's events. And Leo
mm-hmm.
just be like, shut up. You want me to go to work? Is that what you want? You want me to work? I ain't trying to work. I ain't going back to work. Shut up. Unless he do something
Mm.
outright. Plausible deniability.
My one note: this is not how a newsroom works. You can't just walk in. Somebody has to announce you, and because you just can't. This isn't the Law and Order School of Journalism. You just can't. Hello, I'm looking for Elise. Who are you? Do you have an appointment? Editors are important. Page's crash out is so valid.
Poor girl. I felt really bad for her. But on the acting, it was really good.
Why are you doing this? Yo.
When she clutched her collar, it was like, I don't know. Just folded in on herself. It was really good. It was excellent.
Oh, I know what that note means.
What? No.
The scene where Paige gets infected with the power, he's just wrestling with the demon, and the demon isn't even really trying to fight him. And Piper walks in, and she sees them tussling. They're not even really fighting. When like the demon kicks Cole, he's like, "Power broker, blow him up." The power broker's like, "What the fuck, sir? Betrayal."
Look up the trail on his. It was like, what? How
You
dare
may see
you?
that. your
promised
houses.
me.
Girl, the
None of
signs
my
are there.
business.
The signs are there. You just
So is Hawaii. I don't know why you keep
you,
saying that. I ain't saying shit either until I come back and then we can talk.
Cole is
Leo
still
ain't
gonna
paying for
be.
Hawaii.
You right. He right. He committed fraud to get a passport, but won't commit fraud to get them a hotel room. Son of a bitch. Anyway, Paige crashing the post-sex honeymoon at the hotel.
To blow that nigga up.
He broke
Excuse me.
that.
To blow that man up. I
He
apologize.
broke the vial before it was already on the way to the floor when Phoebe said, "The potion's in my bag."
He was knocking potions left or right like a fucking cat. Piper was like, "Oh, there's a potion in the house." Nah, she broke that too.
Maybe Piper is abusive because the first thing she did was clock her over the head with a candlestick, like this is Clue. Girl.
In the kitchen with a candlestick. She hit a bad heart too.
Again, to your point, Leo only cared about this honeymoon because he put his drink down once. He was like, "What you want?" Oh fuck! I gotta heal her.
Oh no,
Like,
it's not working. I can't heal her. She's burning up.
oh no, she was infected.
You know how long? And then that's where Cole came through. He was like, "No, but there's another way."
You know, being a parent these last couple of months, I know that. Oh no, she said it was evil. Holly, you are so good at. You're so good at acting. My gosh.
I thought you were talking about the seer when you were talking about the parent. Because I know, I feel like the seer is the parent in the source. Like, what is wrong with you? We were so close. Do you know all the work that I put in? Do you be foiling my plans every week? What's wrong with you? See, I'm talking about mediocre men and black women.
The seer walk. So Rowan could run.
All of the work. She sounds like a disappointed mom. And when she was like, "Well, is she pregnant or not?"
That's
But
not
look,
how human bodies work. What do you, I don't know.
one, he's a demon. Two, he's a man.
Let's see. Y'all too horny to notice. Leo, you're not concerned enough for me. Uh, honestly, Phoebe sounds like those girls who have kids just to have their own family. I'm just saying. You're not saying nothing because you know I'm right. Um, Cole doesn't have any powers, but is always diving in head first.
Because he said,
Um,
"What do you need me to do? I will help. I will help save the life of an innocent."
but y'all didn't think it was weird when the two power brokers said, "Oh my liege, oh my bad, I
She was
ain't know
like,
who I
"Yeah,
was
that's
talking."
right. That's right." Because Piper was feeling that power. She was like, "That's right, motherfucker. I am your lead."
The other power broker, like, whose man's is this?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
That scene was shot very well
Mhm.
with Cole's black eyes and everybody like, what are we looking at? Huh? They so horny. Good gosh. Um, did you do it for credit? Drag him! Drag him! That's what the seer said. Yeah.
Now she can't say. I mean, but he got a point though, because I saved your life. Now you gonna sound mad crazy every time you talk about I'm evil because I could have just let you die. Fucking weirdo. I still don't like Paige, but I felt for her this episode, and her
I'm
acting was
mad.
second to that.
I'm mad that we learned this in season 5 because it only further highlights how ineffectual Leo is at his job, not only as a white lighter, but as an employee. Because she got her tingle with the house and size matters. She's had the tingle in this episode, and she says it's not that she doesn't like him, she doesn't trust him. So why is it that we have to wait until season 5 for Leo to tell her, "Oh, white lighters can sense evil"? It's already been proven multiple times.
Well, clearly not, because he ain't sensing shit with cold.
Again, and that's why I said he's ineffectual as a white lighter and an
But we know
employee.
this.
Because as an employee, he should at least be the one looking at him sideways. And yeah, so speed rounding it.
How would you rate this episode?
I'm rating this 8 out of 10. Why are you doing this? Because the episode was really, really, really good. A lot of plot holes that could have been reworked differently.
Yeah.
But things happen. What are you rating this episode?
I'll rate it 8 coconut drinks. It was fun and it was exciting and it was drama filled. It was comedy. It was one of the highlights of the season.
This was an abruptly ended episode of Black Girl Charm. Some witches be hoes.
Some hoes be witches. You run out of there before she jump you. Bye.